today I am honored to be at Arild's podcast video thing. I want to show you how I do my workout. We're gonna do a glute workout today, so it'll be interesting, but it won't be like too fancy, more like basic. So let's go. Okay. So I wanted to start off with glute abductor. Just to start off, I wanted to of course I need to start with activation and stretch and roll foam, because for me roll foam is like just as important as my workouts. I work out better when I do my foaming and my stretching and activation, but I always start with glute abductor whenever I chain leg workout, because then I feel when I do my squats, when I do any compound movement, I most likely feel it on the glutes. But if I don't start with this, I don't feel my glutes at all. So start off light and make sure that you don't start with this workout when you're not warmed up, so then you don't break anything. You just like try to start very slowly and just go up with weight whenever you feel you're ready. So I do like 3 to 4 sets with glute abductor. I don't do usually a lot of exercise. I do maybe like 4, maximum 5 different kind of exercise, and I just keep it there. I'd rather go for more sets rather than more workout. 2 leg workouts, and I also one with just glute focus workout. So today we're doing only glute focus. Compound movement, this is the best, because then it's like straight to your glutes. Like, I mean, okay, you feel a little bit of hamstring, but you feel more of like the maximus this time. So I do 1 compound movement in my glute focus workout. Make sure you go light and just feel the burn, because going really heavy and not feeling the glutes is so unnecessary, especially when I'm focusing only the glutes now. Glutes, the most important is you tuck your head like this. Most people do like this. So if you do that and you kick it up, you kind of go in the back. So if you tuck your head and you go up, there's no way you're going up. Makes sense?
Great.
So make sure that you go light for you, and just squeeze your glutes. Push it with the glutes, and also push it with your heel. Okay guys, so this one, I really love this one. Most of the people, if you don't activate your glutes, you will feel it on the legs. So make sure you activate your your glutes really good. So this one, I feel most likely at the medius part. And a little bit, of course, in the maximus. And make sure you kick it with the heel, from your heel. Athletes of City Gym. I mean, most of them have been competing for a while. Like that one, that's our daddy, Daddy Tesson, the owner, the boss of the gym. And here's me. So this picture is taken at my debut, my first ever competition in Norway, and that is 2015, yeah. And I've been competing since then.
Tell us.
So after my leg workout, I always choose one of my burnouts. So this is gonna be my burnout. This is kettle swing, just fast movement, burn the glutes. I feel only in the glutes. When I do like this, I don't feel the legs, because it's really fired up, right? This performance, I guess, my biggest, I'm very proud of my prep during, on my way to Tampa Pro, because I only had 3 weeks to get in condition. So then I could qualify for the Olympia.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Maureen Blanquisco.
Blanquisco. I know it's hard to say.
She's Filipino, half Norwegian.
No, pure Filipino.
Some Norwegian inside. Okay, we will join Maureen today. She will give us some training tips. especially on glute.
Yeah.
Tell me about your journey.
My
Because
journey, okay.
last time I saw you on TV, was you entering Olympia.
Well, that's an amazing opportunity for me to be in Olympia. My journey was, I started, should I talk about the start?
Yeah, of course.
I started lifting weight 2013.
Yeah.
And I competed at the end of 2015. And I'm still competing since then. So I competed as an amateur for 1 year and do the pro show for 2 years. So this year until like last year, from this year, I've been competing constantly to actually qualify for the last Olympia.
So this year, 2019, you was entering Olympia, but your first competition was in 2015.
Yeah, as an amateur.
That's amazing. 4 years, not from zero, but to the top.
Yeah.
I remember first time I saw you, it was in 2015 or 16, and I still remember when I saw you, I thought she's a world-class athlete.
I'm flattered.
And I thought she don't know it, but she just had to go out and show it.
That's true.
And you did it.
I did. I had to do what I gotta do.
Tell me, how did this journey start? Because you were interested in fitness and taking care of your body. How did you end up like on a world-class scale in Mr. Olympia?
It's actually a very like funny story because I've always been active. I'm a competitive swimmer in the Philippines.
A good one?
A competitive. I compete regionals. So I was about to go to international, but I had to move to Norway, so I had to like give it up. I could have actually continued it here, but you know, I was just growing up, and you know, the interest just disappeared. So I got into cheerleading, gymnastics. So I did a lot of gymnastics, and I was there for 2009 to 2012. So that's pretty long.
So your sports background is from swimming and cheerleading.
So I've been
great combination, huh?
My mother has been forcing me to do, because my mom is an athlete too. She plays volleyball in the college.
Oh.
She's a scholarship volleyball player. So for her, it's like me and my sister, we've always been doing something. We never just like stay home and just play. We do something. So I've been very active since then. So it's not just the weightlifting that got me in here. So you actually, to be an athlete, you gotta train like an athlete, not just lift weights. I run, I do like dynamic.
Yeah, that's funny because I see you and a lot of girls competing in different levels in bikini or fitness, and I see you do a lot of different work, a lot of running and a lot of different exercising with your body that
It's not just weightlifting.
It's fascinating. See, tell me.
I mean, it's not just weightlifting. Of course, you're gonna grow just by lift weighting, but you gotta like train like an athlete. I mean, it's not just the weightlifting. I do a lot of plyometric. Plyometric is like hard. For me, it's not just cardio. It's like it hits those muscles that you actually don't train.
To enter the Olympia stage.
Oh, that's a war.
Yeah,
That's been rough.
That's a war. A lot of girls and boys competing.
I don't think people outside fitness understand how hard it is to qualify for the Olympia. So when I say top 10, they're like, oh, you're gonna do better next year. I'm like, no, because being top 10 in the Olympia, you have no idea how hard to qualify for the Olympia. And get into top 10 is even harder. So for me, especially the rules this year was crazy because you can't just go to a pro show and go straight to Olympia. You need to win a pro show, and the girls are catching up. If you're like top 10 already, let's say you're fifth place in the list, and the girls down here are catching up. They're competing until you kind of
so
down.
many.
We are pros around the world, so many. And then it's only top 25 can get inside. So let's say 1,000 girls out of 25, being top 10 is
amazing,
insane.
And all the 1,000 girls are doing it like a professional lifestyle.
It's a profession. They are pros, which means they look insane. Yeah. So you're kind of competing. The thing is, the look, you could achieve the look, but the motivation, Do you have it? You know, like when you see you're going down in the list, you can unmotivate you too. So,
Maureen, I'm used to do strongman.
Yeah,
It's
of
like,
course, of
it's
course.
like
You
a
know what I'm talking about.
But it's more like a freak show compared to you,
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
So, but when I see you, your look, it's amazing, you know. It looks like
Thank you. I'm
it's
flattered.
look like a figure made out of rubber, or you know,
Like
it's
you
like
just
it's like
form it.
perfect, you know.
Thank
It's like
you so
perfect.
much. I'm flattered.
Your physique, your ass, tits, smile,
Oh my
skin.
God,
You,
give me some
like, you look like a god.
Oh wow.
And
flattered.
tell me, because I understand this is like, it's easy to say, like me, it's a very beautiful girl. But tell me about all the things they measure, you know, because I know they measure your skin.
Oh yeah, like as
your makeup.
as a
Tell
bikini
me.
pro, it's not a lot of pros also don't understand this. They don't just go for the physique. It's not just the physique. You could be on point. Like what happened to Olympia is that my body was really tired. It was hard for me to carb up. So I didn't get into my physique that I could be, but I'm still in top 10. And I was shocked because the girls who didn't get in top 10 looks better than me. But they don't understand that you have to have a great hair, great makeup, great performance. Like how you pose is so important.
I know you're like one of the absolutely best on stage, like performance, attitude. And this. Tell us, what does it mean? You know, because it's hard to understand if you don't do it.
I mean, it means that bikini is like beauty pageant with muscle. So think about beauty pageant, how they look like, how they poise, how they perform with muscle.
Maureen, I know you're not like in competitive shape, but will you show us some posing afterwards?
Course.
Ah, perfect.
Of course.
We will see Maureen
That's
doing
no
her
problem.
thing. Okay, Maureen, I know it's been a busy year for you.
Oh, insane.
A lot of traveling.
I'm tired, like.
Yeah.
So I have half a year for my next prep.
What's your next competition?
Can I say it? Should I say it?
Yeah.
Actually, it was a secret, but why not? I'm prepping next month in America.
Wow.
Actually, I got an opportunity to prep in America for the whole 5 months. I have 5 months with me to compete in Arnold Classic, Ohio, and Australia.
Wow, there you go. Everybody follow Maureen. You can watch her Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. Oh my God, I don't even know my name on Instagram. Can I just? It is. I think I'm Maureen Blanquisco.pro. Instagram, please guys follow me. I would really appreciate the love and support. And Facebook, Maureen Caramela Blanquisco. And follow Dragon Pharma in YouTube channel because they put a lot of videos about me.
And Dragon Pharma, that's your sponsor?
Dragon Pharma is the key.
With supplements?
Yes, they provide every supplements that I need for every show and also off season.
What about like at your level? I know you gotta have like a team and coach and people supporting you and helping you and giving you advice.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Which kind of person are behind you and helping you?
Oh, I
Because
am.
It's very hard. I
know.
understand that when you're in
Myself.
shape, it's hard to see yourself.
When I started my debut as a bikini, you kind of have to invest for yourself money, you know, your time, your energy and stuff. It's so much harder. So for me, I'm very fortunate enough to meet all these people and be behind me to catch me whenever I need them, and I'm very fortunate and thankful for that. So I'm currently working with Team Panayin, and my coach name is Ana Freitas. She is a pro.
It's a girl?
It's a girl, yeah, and that's the best for me.
Yeah.
To work with a girl because she knows what I feel. And
Where's she
all
from?
that. She's from Brazil.
And she train a lot of girls, or like coach?
She coached few girls. I think they're choosing. This is how I kind of like realize how they do it because they don't really reply usually. I'm not sure, but this is what I noticed.
But on this professional level where you have like a coach, what does she tell you? Is it what to eat or what to not? You send pictures,
like that.
videos?
For Team Panayin, the way they work is that they are so basic, and that's what I love. I mean, I love food, but I like more constructive, like more like basic food, basic workout, and their how they think about stuff like how they're
Keep it simple.
yeah, simple. There's
Yeah.
there's no key. There's no magic thing. You know, there's no magic way to do things. You have to keep it simple, and that's it.
But still, maybe stupid question, but why do you need a coach, you know?
I mean, I
Which
needed.
lives in Brazil.
The thing is, the way the pro league works is that it's not the same in amateur. Like they know exactly what type of condition that I would need.
Yeah.
And I find Anna and Team Panayan very interesting because they do talk to the judges.
And let me, sorry, but is it like this? It's maybe a different shape from
Yeah.
different competition they're looking for
Exactly.
sometimes.
The thing is, in every pro shows, it's different judges. So few judges want leaner, few judges want smaller. You know, so Team Panayan, it's not just, they don't just help me with the, you know, the diet, the workout, not just that. They also know who's coming to the show, who's judging the show, and they do talk to them and send my picture, and they say, hey, what do you think about my athlete? Should I lean her out? She's actually getting like, you know,
So
tips.
Yeah.
It's very good
it's
for
a
me.
lot of work.
You know, it's a lot of
behind
work.
the scenes,
Yeah, it's not just, you know.
I understand. So what kind of money is it in the sport if you're in the top league? But if you leave, if you place yourself in the, like, let's say first place Olympia, first place Arnold Classic, what is the economic views for you? Can you live wealthy?
I mean, right now I haven't really like won Olympia, but I'm living with it. Like
You're like a professional athlete,
yeah,
which
I can
earns
live.
your money from
I can
sponsors
live
and
with
prize
the
money.
money that I get. The prize money is just a bonus, to be honest with you. The money is like it's coming from the sponsors.
Yeah.
That's it. The competition money, it's a good money, but it's not where you actually can live with.
When you look like you know, there's a lot of influencers around the world, you know,
Yeah.
and they get a lot of money and a lot of stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah.
test out, you know.
But that's
What about you? Do
that's
you get things sent to you to promote or
yeah,
whatever kind?
I do got some, but that's the difference between being influencer and being a role model athlete. So for me, when people say, "Oh, you're a model, you're an influencer," no, I always correct them. No, I'm sorry, but I am an athlete.
Yeah.
So if I don't get money from this, I don't get heartbroken because this is what I love.
I understand. That's
So I'm an
respect.
athlete. I'm an athlete. I'm not a model or whatever. I'm an athlete. Period. So when the money comes in, then I'm thankful. You know, then I'm just a cherry on top.
Okay, Maureen, tell me about what's your best side as athlete. You know, I mean, like your physique, your attitude, your discipline. What do you think yourself is your best side as a professional athlete?
Like you mean through competition or for me in mentally
Like an
and stuff?
athlete in fitness, yeah.
For the judges, they really go for me because of my condition. If you say condition, a lot of girls tend to get hard. And that's what they don't want in Pro League. They want someone who looks feminine, but conditioned. But people doesn't really get this. I am genetically, my muscle looks very full. So if you deplete me, I don't get separations. There you go.
Yeah,
A lot of people get separation, I don't. So you can deplete me hard and don't get separation and just look more feminine, you know. So that's one of the thing that the judges loves about me. And for me, what I love for myself is that I'm very driven.
Yeah.
For me, if I wasn't driven, I won't make it.
I
You know,
understand.
for me, I'm motivated. Like even I lose a show or win or lose, I feel the same.
Oh,
I have the same drive
because you like the
because
journey.
I like the journey.
I
you know?
understand. Where do you see yourself in maybe 5 or 10 years?
Well, guess what? I'm going to LA, and
Everything can happen.
A lot of things can happen there. Like I'm gonna be prepping for the Arnolds there, and
Yeah.
I could stay there for half a year, and I'll see where it goes.
So you see yourself maybe living in the US in 5 or 10 years?
Oh, definitely.
Never going back to Norway? Staying
Of
here?
course, I'm gonna come back here.
Coming back here?
This is my home. Like right
yeah.
now, I live in another city. I still work out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will never. No, I would always come back and see the gym.
Okay, can you tell people out there some of your stats? You know, your height, your weight, your fat
Oh yeah,
percentage?
people are actually wondering about this. My fat percent, I have never measured myself.
What do you think now?
I don't know, really, to think, I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No, nothing.
There's a lot of-
I have never measured my fat percent, ever.
Ah.
And I've never measured myself either. Like measurements,
I
I don't know my measurements. But how we measure it is by how I looked.
I know, I understand.
That's it.
What's your height?
My height is, I'm 155 centimeter.
Yeah. And your weight?
My weight
Current
right now I'm 54 kilogram, and on season I'm 46 kilogram.
Wow.
I'm tiny.
You're tiny.
Yeah.
It's like 3 of you inside me. I could eat you.
When they saw me in Olympia, like the girls, they're like, "Whoa, you're small," because they thought in the pictures I look huge. No, I mean I look muscle and tall, and on the stage I look pretty tall. But then when they see me beside them, they're like, "Oh shit, you're small," you know.
I understand.
So it's interesting. It's interesting.
You are, I think I see a lot of girls riding, and in this area, this gym and environment, there's like maybe 30 fitness girls, and a lot of the girls are looking up to you. You know,
That's
you're
really
like
nice.
a role model. You made it, everything. Which kind of advice would you give to all the young girl or older girls that like driving to get the best of themselves or get your body or compete in that level?
The thing is, I've given up a lot of things. That's first thing first. I've given up. You know, you can't be really good at one thing if you focus on so many things.
That's
you actually need to focus on one thing and just that, and you're gonna be freaking amazing about this. I have only
Rule number 1.
I have 3 tips, or tips for you guys. I always say this. Number 1, make sure you know what you want. Do you want to be a pro? Do you want to just do it as experience? Because you are going to invest a year. A year is it's long. A year is long. It can happen a lot of things. So if you want to be a pro, you have to make sure, okay, I'm going to be a pro, and you have to get ready that you will invest a lot of things. You will miss a lot of birthdays. You will miss a lot of parties. You will miss a lot of cheat meals. Make sure you know what you want.
You have to do your cardio. You have to do your training. You have to eat.
You can't just do half-half.
Your food.
Yeah, so make sure, that's number 1, make sure you know what you want.
Yeah.
If it's just experience, fine, you know. Because how if you decided that you want experience, but then later you're like, oh shit, I wanted to do it even more. So then you kind of like lose the year, right? So the second one is make sure you find the coach that fits you, fits your, your beliefs. Because I've been there, I've changed coaches 3 times in 1 year. Before I won my first pro show, I've changed coach 3 times because it doesn't fit my beliefs. Okay. Even though it works.
So it's like a relationship?
Yeah, it's
like
oh
very
my God.
Close.
It's a relationship. You need to like kind of, because if you don't trust the coach, deep inside you unconsciously, you don't trust the coach, you will start looking for another coach, you will start looking for a diet in the Google or something, and you start doing the diet that you got 80%. And you will wonder, damn it, why I'm not changing, right? So then you wasted the year.
Yeah.
And the number 3 tips from me is that self-love.
Okay.
This is very important because if you want to be a pro, you can still enjoy life, but you have to make sure that you know that this is going to be a very egoistic sports. You have to think about yourself, period. Yeah. You're going to be tired, you're going to be, all yourself. You can't always train with someone, self-love.
To be the best.
Yeah, to be the best, you have to do it by yourself.
On your own. Yeah.
The road is you, only you. Yeah. Because no one can, no one can come up with your standards. They can't always be with you to go with your lifestyle because it's impossible. So those 3, it's very important. That's what I've learned.
That's good. That's good advice. And what about the nutrition and food? Can you tell me something about the food? How many meals a day? What kind of food? Are you like really strict or?
I've been very strict actually. Like for me, I've always been like this since the first time I started. Because I love the lifestyle. That is the thing about me. I mean, there's a lot of coaches right there, like right now, will like not agree with me, but I like to keep it clean. Yeah. For me, I like chicken, rice, meat, potatoes, oatmeal, like just really basic, but you gotta be creative with spices and sauce.
I'm agree.
Right?
But Maureen, tell me last time you really like had a big cheat meal?
Oh
like
my God.
The biggest, you know, like...
Come on, like I was in LA and I was in LA for 1.5 months.
Yeah.
That's almost 2 months. I didn't weight my food. I was just eating healthier. Like I was just eating
Healthy food. Yeah.
healthy food and cheat there and here and there. And I'm okay.
So you never have like a world record like me
Oh.
in eating shit, you know? Like 4
I had
kilos,
that.
hamburger.
I had that, of course. I had like burgers and I had like 2 dozen of donuts at once.
Oh.
2 dozen, that's like 22. No.
Okay, Maureen.
24, I mean 24.
I know this is
Taboo?
huh?
Taboo? Are you gonna ask me taboo
Yeah, of course I
questions?
have to
Okay.
do because I'm told this is the first time I'm doing English podcast. I'm sorry about my English and I hope you like it. But I have spoken a lot about myself. I used to be a strongman athlete competing in the World's Strongest Man and used a lot of gear. Growth hormone, steroids, a lot of illegal substance. So for me it's no secret, but tell me Maureen, in bikini, in your class with the girls, are there any drugs involved?
I mean, you see it. You see who is using. You see, there's no like. For my case, I started off big. I could have competed in body fitness in Norway. That is my problem.
Because of muscular?
Yeah, I'm too muscle before to start off in the pro league. So with me and my old coach Joachim,
Yeah.
when we went to New York Pro, we were in the backstage, we were shocked. I was double of their size and I'm smaller than them.
So you trim yourself down?
Oh my God, like you guys don't understand the journey that I did in this pro just to shrink down. So for my case, I do not need gear.
Yeah.
Because then I would be big.
So you never used anything?
No, I would be big.
Like illegal stuff in the US?
I
like,
did.
Like different
Okay.
like fat burners?
No, I did.
Some fat burners?
I did, but that is a diuretic.
Okay.
I had to do it because I think it was in Tampa, I think, because I need to deplete.
Okay.
That was a diuretic before my show.
So no growth hormone?
No, bro. I'm scared of that. I'm
understand,
scared of that, you know.
That's way
I'm
to
scared
go.
of needles.
That's the way to go.
So for me, this is one of the things why I can actually do it all the time. I could actually prep all the time. And my you know, a lot of girls lose their menstruation.
Yeah, I know.
I
know,
never
I
lose
heard.
mine. Never lose mine.
Oh, crazy.
Never.
Stay awake, boys.
I have menstruation now, so it's.
Watch out.
I never get like weird hormones. And what is important also is before I prep, like right now, I'm gonna prep in a month. So on Monday, I have an appointment in my doctor. You have to check if my thyroid is okay, my hormone is fine. You need to check your blood. You need to like have a blood test before you prep and after the prep.
I understand.
So then you know you have everything in control. You're an athlete. You have to like live like that. So it's very important.
You're a professional in every way.
Because I really want to do it long term.
When will you ever end? When are you finished? Tell me about that.
I don't think I will be finished anytime soon because I am still planning to compete when I'm a master.
What's your age now?
I'm 27 years old and master it's like 40 to 50 and up. I will still compete.
You're single, you're living in Norway, moving to US? Okay, boys, good luck. And good luck, Maureen.
Thank you so much, Arild.
Coming to an end with Maureen Blanquisco.
Blanquisco.
Yeah, she's my girl from Filipino, half Norwegian, some Norwegian at least, moving to US. But we have some fun facts about Maureen. I will ask her some questions and she will answer very fast.
How fast?
Favorite food?
Rice.
Favorite
Amazing. Elsewhere.
Favorite movie?
Crazy Rich Asians.
What's your main goal in life?
To be happy.
Dream man.
Oh, someone who is the same as me.
Okay. What's your family situation in 5 or 10 years?
What do you mean?
You have kids?
Oh, I want to have kids. 1 kid.
How many?
1.
Exactly like you, like a small copy or
I want
girl or boy?
a girl. I want a girl, definitely.
What's your absolutely worst side of your, you are angry, bitch, drama, what is your thing?
I'm indecisive. Very indecisive. I can't decide.
Oh, wow.
It's hard for me to decide.
What's your strongest personality?
Driven.
Driven. Okay, Maureen, favorite drugs?
I don't know, sex. I don't know.
Sex is that a drug?
Sex. Yeah, I mean it's addictive, so
okay.
it's like, I don't know.
Okay. How many times a year do you really go out partying?
Oh.
Like outgoing?
Twice?
Twice a year?
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, but I'm
to
not a
all the
party
guys out there, how can they reach you?
Find me. It's for you to find out.
Okay, everybody. I want to thank you for watching, and I would like you to join Maureen's web or fan page all over Instagram, Facebook, and wish her very good luck for next
Follow
competition.
me, guys, at MaureenBlanquisco.pro, and that's my IG, and I always use IG, so you can contact me anytime.
And to all the other girls out there who need help, contact me.
And me. Problem with me, I don't stretch it. I go straight to the person and ask.
You face it, motherfucker.
I face it right away because I don't want to beef. This is my home.
What do you do with the motherfucker who speaks down on you?
I just ask, like, do you have any problem with me? If you have, come to me.
And then, what you do then?
And then I tell them, if you have a problem with me, come, let's go out. Just kidding.
Maureen is looking amazing.
Wow!
I'm very proud to have Maureen here. I'm very happy, and that actually was her the first time she was there with her boyfriend. And I remember we had a little bit fatty Asian girl who had big dreams. And Nero, who was her coach at that time, said when she leaves, she's gonna be a pro. It's just a matter of time, but she's gonna be a pro. And I said, yeah, maybe. Wasn't she a little bit fat? No. She said she looked perfect.
Hey everybody, Mandus Bunker here with Maximum Muscle Report. We're at the 2019 Tampa Pro with their bikini champ, Maureen Blanquisco. Did I get it? I got it right. Okay, so now you're a long way from home, Norway.